Welcome YouTube, this is Manikai back with a brand new game. Now we're jumping into Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I don't know much about this. It came recommended to me from one of our viewers, and apparently it's Sherlock Holmes meets Lovecraft Cthulhu's storyline. Sounds amazing. Love the idea of it. So hopefully you enjoy as well. If you do, feel free to subscribe and comment, and you can always come over to Twitch, search for Manikai, and join us live anytime. All right. Exactly. See, we're a supportive group here, Jen. We're a supportive group. We got this. All right. So, let's new game it out. Why not? There's no shame in asking for help. I beg to differ. In a video game, you should always ask for help if you actually need help. All right. We'll get better at it. We got two of you saying hello to the future YouTubers. Okay. I'm gonna try and get better at not talking over cutscenes. Haven't got the hang of it after 4 years, but we'll see. 221B Baker Street. I saw that clip you did the other day, Scooby, of me deep throating my microphone, by the way.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought.
You heard me, Kitty. You can see the clip. It's in the clips channel on our Discord. But I was making a joke about the volume of the stream of my voice, and made a certain action that Scooby managed to clip. We don't talk around that like here. Well, that's well good, isn't it? Click to interact, L to skip. Okay. Posh English. I don't know posh English. I only know like Scousy English. Oh yeah, that's well good. She's well fit. She is. What am I doing here? Hold to inspect. Gotta hit the old frog and toad. I got really Aussie there, though. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Hildur. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Hildur's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late-night promenade. A spokesperson for the police assures the Advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the Gentlemen's Club or the fair nightingales who comfort them. All right, then.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
How was my English accent there, Kitty? Oh, we can rotate. Oh my god, that's awkward. Shit. Okay, that's really, I can't rotate slowly. Visit Barnes Bookshop.
Your order from Barnes Bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books.
100% it was.
Could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Another letter from Werner. I never replied.
That doesn't say Werner, that says Vogel. What's a Welsh accent? I don't know that.
I don't see the strand.
I can't do Welsh.
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Okay. The Welsh language is so strange, Kitty. Like, they just don't believe in gaps or vowels. Apparently, like some of their word, there's a word, like the longest word in the world is apparently Welsh, and it's the name of a train station or something, a town, yeah, and it basically translates to like the town near the woods by the tree under the oak with the chair of the blah blah blah. Like, it's just one word that is an entire sentence apparently. I like Watson. He's blunt. Sherlock's a bit of a douche.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, there we go. Guides are for full virtual environments. Alright then. Can't pronounce it. I'd be very impressed if you could. Okay, we can run. Why not dress for something more appropriate? Open the casebook with C, navigate to the wardrobe tab, and put on a hat. Oh my god, I've got to dress myself? Yes, there we go. Thank you. And then we'll get, oh, yep, there we go. Oh. I mean, this is the Sherlock hat, right? This feels like the Sherlock. I mean, this doesn't feel like Sherlock. This feels like the little kid in Indiana Jones. This is Odd Job and Abraham Lincoln. All right, we go on that one. That's Doctor Who, Matt Smith's one. Oh, what, this one? Does give a little bit of that. Had to do in Devil's Daughter. It took me far too long to figure it out. Okay, I'm not going to remember C, let's be honest. I wonder if a tab will take me there. No, it won't. Wardrobe tab with tab. Okay, so C, then tab. Oh, no, tab is cycling. Okay. That's not confusing at all. Oh my god, we've got weird alien genomes. The Strand is missing. Watson bought the morning's paper. The Strand is missing. Okay. Book from Barnes. Got it. And we read that. Okay, so I will be reading these things out to you guys, just so you don't have to read yourself, because let's face it, who wants to do that? He wears the fez. Okay. I had a fez once. It was white pinstripe fez. Press S to smoke the pipe. 1 second. No, S is backwards. Okay, what are we doing here? Do I have a goal, a direction, or something? No, bonus. Okay, so C is the okay, that's gonna get confusing really fast. Who puts C as the menu? Like escape or tab? These are your menu options, developers.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Okay. And then, oh, there's something there. I got a toothpick. Oh, wait a second. It came up there. There it is.
Cactus spine.
Oh, cactus spine.
It's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Right, Jen?
The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
So what, I'm just supposed to run away now?
Get your copy of the Strand here.
Someone tried to poison me. Run! The game's teaching us how to run. Let's go. Ah! Do I have a direction I'm supposed to run in, or? I'm guessing I'm supposed to get the newspaper from the kid. Right? It's so... I don't know why so many devs try and do something unique. It's like people who try and spell names in a unique way. It's like, this is our son Scott. We spell it with a K and 3 T's.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Well, then why are you advertising you have papers?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
Clever kid.
Any breaking news today?
The dock accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson?
Sure, now I can take the day off.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive, hence the appeal of disguises. Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise, and all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears, if you have more shillings.
You've got a new question in your Mind Palace.
Get your copy of the Strand
Open the casebook, then navigate to the Mind Palace. I have a Mind Palace, chat. My Mind Palace? Interesting. Who ruined the Strand? Okay, book from Barnes. Cactus spine potentially poisoned. I don't understand. Wait a minute. No. If I take that off and connect it to this? Okay, so I can connect blue to blue and then whatever this is to something else, but not to... Interesting. I don't understand what any of this means, but sure. Okay, exit. My Mind Palace is a confusing place. Mine shed. Oh, that sounds terrible. Why would you want that? That is the worst mind idea ever. Inside, select relevant pieces of evidence to deduce the answer. Okay, so I'm supposed to figure something out from here. This guy to that. No, who ruined the Strand? Read. Among our morning deliveries is a book was for Mr. Barnes. The bookseller prefers attached to the books is Barnes' business card, which includes the address of the store just around the corner. Yep. Or this one. Missing such spines are very tricky to remove once embedded in the skin, making the perfect assassination tool if dosed with poison. The rest of the newspaper is damp and dirty with potting soil. So I would imagine it was an accident, because potting soil, why would an assassin put potting soil on as well? They would just have a carefully concealed cactus spine. So that doesn't seem right. So now, how do I... Observations? Oh my god, 1 second. Okay, items. I think that goes to there, I'm gonna say. And then we go observations. The Strand is missing. I have nothing to connect that to. Okay, so I got a blue connection, a green connection. Does that connect to... Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel from Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang, a visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. I figured it out, chat. They are where we're from, Lion God. Okay.
Wasn't that Mr. Holmes' murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows its heart of...
Okay. So now we need to find the bookstore, which we don't have on our map yet.
Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay, let's go find the bookstore. Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? Hello? Hello, ma'am? That hat looks very precarious. Yeah, we don't even talk about him around here. Dana hates him so much. Smoking tobacco. Drugstore. It looks uncomfortable. Okay, so we're not going any further that way. That is very true. That is true. Okay, let's go this way, because why not? Always explore down the random alleys. I'm going completely the wrong way here. Yep, completely the wrong way. All right. Is this a dead end? Have I run into a dead end? That's unfortunate. Oh, come on! You're gonna make me go all the way back? Why'd you have to put a gate right there? That doesn't make any sense. Sure, if I read this, it would have told me where his newspapers in the bin, book from Barnes. The bookstore is just around the corner, so I went in the wrong direction. I mean, the animation is nice. That looks very realistic, these buildings. Rain on the ground, look at that. Love a game that's visually pleasing. Scotland Yard, I'm guessing. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a barber shop. So where's the bookshop? Oh, Barnes Bookshop, the thing that says Barnes Bookshop. So?
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Or is that Watson? Okay. Didn't expect Watson to be in front of me. Okay. We're inspecting him, chat. Why can't I inspect? Oh. Oh. Ink, newspaper ink. Okay, we got that. Something on your pants. Leans heavily on his right leg. Sore left leg. Oh my god, this is Sir Holmes. My heels. Wants to look taller. Wants to look taller. Got a sore leg from it and is overworked. Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the result of poor sleep and stress. He has developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Maybe I need to get me some heels. Mr. Barnes has been threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me. Okay. So he's either a blackmail victim or... Oh, okay, so now I have to choose. Or... has developed a link in bags as a result of long hours of intense work. He is not very confident and tries to appear taller. Seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hand suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. I think it's that one. Okay. I wonder, so
Barnes?
interesting. I'm wondering if it changes the outcome or if there's very, like, branching storylines depending on how I do it.
Goodness sake.
I mean, him running away does not really make him look innocent.
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you coming.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes.
Hmm.
Only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with.
He's starting to seem very suspicious, Chad. I'm questioning my original assessment.
Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor.
Press Z to highlight interactive areas in the environment around you. Ah, okay. That's our Witcher
The
sense.
ladder is broken recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Okay, so he slipped and twisted his ankle. Got it.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Oh, I've seen plenty more macabre. That's just a weird looking tower. Oh, a stack of books. The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Exotic Plants Catalog. A catalog of exotic plants on Barnes's counter. The name of the catalog reads Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting Love. Okay. Now, this is going to be like 221B Baker Street, where I'm going to get all the clues and have no idea what's going on, isn't it, Dana?
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Interesting.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible. The finest view London has to offer.
All right, then. Interesting. Oh, there's something over. No, wait. Oh, here we go. Kitty? Puppy. Puppy! Aww.
Who's a good boy?
He's a puppy. So he's got a puppy who's causing a mess. He's interested in some weird stuff. He's got a plant for a secret sign. Oh, no. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't mean to go outside. We could do that, couldn't we? We could auto-mod the word entirely. We like to call them spooters instead.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Apologies, I can't hear you. Really? How would you know you can't hear me if you couldn't hear me? Okay. Ma'am, do you know something about those flowers?
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Puppy?
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Okay.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
Oh, cactus.
Familiar spine. Is this what I found in my dustbin?
Aha.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Interesting. Cracked pot. Did she smack the dude with a pot?
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Alright, so everyone's as confused as me right now, right?
Anything tickle your fancy?
We've jumped from a missing newspaper to a poisoned needle to a bookkeeper that's apparently in a plot against me, apparently. Okay. Beauty or concealment? Usually for work attire. Okay. Change shoes upon arrival. So her husband's passed away and she wants to look good. There's nothing wrong with that. This is the kind of game where I would love to lock in, focus, and take notes. Lord, join me, line. We're doing this together, mate. You're welcome to conjecture, unless you know the answers, in which case, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Mrs. Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no traces of mud she must have changed when she arrives. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seeming in search for something. Perhaps she is waiting for someone. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she has learned to love herself again. Or Mrs. Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable to work outside. Her shoes she must have changed when she arrived. She tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, yet still wears the mourning brooch. She has a distant gaze. She has an emotional detachment. I would say that one. I mean, the whole distant gaze makes me think that she's, like, checked out. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Makes sense,
My
right?
condolences, Mrs. Fleming.
Mr. Holmes?
Your husband's death. You're clearly still in mourning.
Oh, no. I loved him more than anything, of course, but that was some time ago now. Life goes on.
A lesson we all learn.
Or I'm wrong. Okay, what? Choose evidence. Examine inflation. There's a cactus, yeah. Select.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Interesting. So why? Since she's not surprised by that at all?
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Are we matchmaking now?
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Okay, so we can ask her about evidence and she'll say yes or no.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, but what about this?
I don't know anything about this, sorry. I don't know anything about this, sorry. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes. I don't know anything about this, sorry.
No, she's not going to know any of that. But it seems to, okay, I'm just going to go through it all, because it seems
Are
that...
you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
Are you familiar
Oh,
with Mr.
here we
Barnes?
go.
Yes, no, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Okay, you can't play games like this? Why? It's too slow for you? You don't like the puzzle mechanic? What's up with these types of games? I mean, I hope it picks up a little bit. I don't mind a puzzle if it makes sense, but knowing Sherlock Holmes, it won't. Okay. So what are we doing here? Okay, why is Barnes acting so strangely? Okay. Why is he acting so strangely? It's either got something to do with the cryptology books, the broken ladder. I mean, the broken ladder might be due to his injury, but I don't think it would cause him to act strangely. I think it's the cactus in the pot, potentially. We're gonna connect that. And then we're going to connect, oh no. Ah. Cracked cactus. That one, maybe. Documents. That one. Does that get me somewhere? No, it doesn't. Okay. It likes the cracked pot though. I don't like guessing, but clearly I'm not very good at this. Okay, is he involved with a scheme? Let's try this. A scheme with the cracked pot and the dead flowers on display. No, but it is the cracked pot and the dead flowers. What? Okay. Oh, Mr. I was so wrong on this. I was so wrong. Okay, he's just in love with her. So I was right in my first assessment. He's not in on a scheme or anything. He's apparently in love with the lady, so he put flowers there. He doesn't know how to look after. Anyway, let's yeah. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from a catalogue on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalogue presents those cacti as immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the strand outside 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. Okay, alright. That was interesting. So that's the very first thing.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best
That's
of us make mistakes.
interesting. Okay.
We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
But why is he hiding from us? That is the most questionable thing about this. If he hadn't hidden from us, if he was just a little like
Mr. Barnes,
nervous, then
I know
maybe.
what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
Very, very vaguely, Dana.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and
I've already
spines.
kind of picked up on that
You dropped a cactus
with
on
the
it and then fled.
picking clues and linking them together.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson.
Makes a lot of sense.
Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right then.
Yes, I remember one component of the one you played last time where you were looking in a garden for clues to a missing person or something.
Then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
I mean, I don't think Sherlock Holmes is the first person to give advice to anyone in the love arena. But sure, let's give it.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you,
She could
and
say
you are
no.
freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
All right. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Woohoo! Achievements. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening, en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we will have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Okay. That's that. We're done. We're good. I can leave.
Let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
All right then. Doo.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill-applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
it's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Okay. Did anyone watch that Sherlock show? It was quite good, the Benedict Cumberbatch one. I thought they played that really, really well. Can't remember if I finished that or if it shut down early. It was a very good show, wasn't it? Now that I'm talking about it, I really enjoyed it, but I don't think I saw the final season of it.
This lousy attitude of yours because of my
Benedict Cumberbatch made a fantastic Sherlock.
He put you up to this.
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Ah, Ruffles. Hey, Ferdy, good to see you again, mate. It's a long list of unwatched shows. I can recommend, my friend, can recommend. Yeah, fantastic. In fact, I might have to go back and check that if I ever finished it. Put it on the list to watch again. I'm currently like in the middle of a lot of anime series, actually. I still need more episodes of One Piece, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer. God, I've lost track of some of them now. But yeah, I got on an anime kick over the last couple of years and got back into those. I just hate liking that hack because he was in everything for... What do you got against Benedict Cumberbatch? He's got a fantastic name. He was a good actor. And he was in absolutely everything for a couple of years there. Stargate SG-1. Nice choice, Kitty. I liked SG1. Atlantis was okay. I finished SG1. I never finished Atlantis. I kind of got bored of that one. I really, really liked Universe. It was such a different twist on it. I was so annoyed when they cut that off at that big cliffhanger at the end of the first season. And like all good sci-fi shows, they just went, there's not enough audience. So even though the audience is small, what they forget is that nerds, especially sci-fi nerds, are hardcore fans.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Ferdy. I mean, it's like with anything, right? You could have the best deck ever, but all it takes is some bad RNG. If you weren't here earlier, I threw up a whole bunch of videos on the YouTube today, including our previous streams for Slay the Spire, as well as some build ideas. I got a build for the Necrobinder, the Silent, and the, I think 2 different ones. 1 strike, 1 defense for the Ironclad. There's short videos up on YouTube if you want to check any of those out, mate. It took 20 odd years, right? Are they actually going to do the Firefly thing though? Because Dana was talking about that, but she also said a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months ago, that there was potentially a Buffy reboot, and then apparently that's been cancelled. So I'll believe it when I actually see it. You lost me at anime. I know you're not a fan of anime, but I am.
Tell me about Kimahir.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as 2. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He
Should
doesn't
be
speak
easy
a
to
word of
find.
English. Never bothered
A
to learn.
Maori.
But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
A respawning dog. Yeah, the respawning dog's hard when you've got like debuff builds, a poison or a doom or things like that. Yeah. Those are 2 separate things. I know they're 2 separate things, but they're just like similar, like very popular communities that were offered an expansion that didn't go ahead. So I'm just aligning the 2 things, that until I see an actual thing, until I see the result, I'm not gonna assume it's happening.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
So like the way he talks about this guy, I keep him in a shed outside, blah blah blah, like, no wonder he left.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Wow, you hear that, Dana? All the cabbage you could eat.
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
Wow, I don't think this guy was a servant. I'm thinking he was a different S-word.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
I mean, they did say there was an alert when you first boot the game up that, like, this is based on olden stories and olden styles of doing things and things from the past that may be offensive these days. It hasn't been cleaned up for current sensibilities. But yeah, the English back in these days were douchebags. Yeah, I saw that kitty actually. We had this meal for a while there. I can't remember why we started cooking it, but it was just like cabbage, diced up ham, onion, and like paprika. Oh, and potatoes. It was just like all in a pot, just stewed together. It was actually surprisingly good. Like for something that sounded like cabbage and onion were the main part of it, it was better than I expected. What do we got here? Oh, that's weird.
Chewing tobacco.
Anyone else see the weirdly floating glyph? Clues 1 of 3, but it won't let me move, so I'm guessing it's not here. No. What? In here. A and D to move. That's the furthest I can go. Wait a minute. Oh, footprint. Footprint.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
See the cat print on the statue? No. Where? What? I didn't see no cat print. That's, how is that not a clue? It's a freaking floating glyph. The heck is that? It's right there. The cat print. Oh, you mean this thing? The chewing tobacco. That's not a cat print. You've got cats on the brain, mate. Okay, where's the last clue here? Footprint there. Yeah. Okay, the controls are a little janky in terms of...
Chewing tobacco.
Yeah, we did that one. How is this not something? This is definitely something. Okay, we got the footprint. We got that. Where is the third thing? How am I going this crazy? This can't be that difficult. Okay, I can't go left or right anymore. I can't go up and down. It's literally in this space. How am I missing? How am I missing a freaking thing? What are we missing? What? I've swept this entire place with my mouse. I can't see anything. Huh? I mean, what? Murderbot? I've never heard of it. Alright, that's annoying me. That's really weird. I don't know what's going on there, but it's annoying me now. I'm leaving. Oh, I've had good cornbread. Go to, like, when I used to go down to the States for holidays and stuff, go to, like, a proper US barbecue joint, get some slow-cooked barbecue with cornbread and stuff. Absolutely delicious. This looks like someone's face was pushed into this.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Concentration helps you pick up smaller details around the world. When you see a wavy green circle, press Q to observe the object more closely. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Oh, okay. The wavy green circle was the... Okay, let's go back. We have to press Q on that. It's a special thing.
Looks like a knee print. Someone out here.
Okay.
The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes.
Footprint, knee print, chewing tobacco. Okay. Okay. All right. I get it now. I get it now. That's a weird function, but sure. Yeah, in San Diego after Comic-Con that time, that was a long line, but it was damn good barbecue.
A scrap of Hessian. These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Okay. So we got 2 clues there. There's another clue here somewhere. See the face print? Huh? This is where it taught me about the wavy lines. So you assume there would be another wavy line clue here somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. That thing?
A small navy spyglass.
Okay. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I want. How do I get out? Thank you.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Okay.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
It sounds like it. Okay, so this guy is super poor.
No air coming through it.
There's a bone here.
Button chops. The remains of a meal.
Okay.
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
The ashes are long since cold.
Okay. We're gonna click on things, find all the clues. 3 out of 5. What the? 1 second. Why are you here? Or is that just a clue? Wait a minute, does that just show a clue zone? Is that what that is? Okay, so that's a clue zone, that's a clue zone. The one outside was a clue zone. And then I have to go into here and connect things in my mind temple. What's it called? Mind palace. Okay. I mean, chewing tobacco. The spyglass. Someone was definitely kneeling there, hiding and looking at something. Mind hovel. Yeah, that sounds closer for me. Footprints? No. Very wrong. I'm so bad at this. Alright, let's see if we can find any other evidence. I don't just want to guess my way through it. Okay, we got 2 spots in there. The fact that there's 2 more circles makes me feel like there's maybe 2 more zones we got to look at. Okay, so that's there. Is there 2 more zones to look at? Or is that just a misleading thing? Might be a red herring. Okay. Feel like we found all the evidence and now I just have to know how to connect it all. Yeah, okay, so we've got that evidence there. Goes in there. Okay, so something... Oh, wait a second. What's this? What's this? Parallel tracks, wheels. Okay.
Who left these tracks? They seem fresh.
Okay, can I go out this door here? No, but there is a lock.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
A lock with an unusual key. Oh my god, there's so much going on here. Oh no, wait a minute, it's that button. Alright, do you have anything to say, Watson?
makes his servant live in a tool shed?
Mind
You
hobbit
know
hole?
someone.
At the moment, it feels like a mind sieve. Like, all of this is just going in one ear and out the other. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so now we've seen everything. Maybe we go back and talk to this guy and ask him about the clues. And then we can connect some stuff from there. I mean, that's how I would actually do this if I was trying to solve a crime.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do.
I mean, that
Examine
sounds
the garden.
pretty accurate.
Where on earth are you going with this?
Some interesting clues. Parallel tracks in the middle yard. Behind the statue, someone had been chewing tobacco while hiding. There were a size 11 boots.
Where on earth are you going with this?
Okay.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
No, clearly not.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes, I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Okay.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Okay, so that's not Kimahir's. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Leave.
I will not be long, Captain.
Alright, so now we come into here. I'm thinking... So that it's definitely... The spyglass wasn't his. And I feel like the chewing tobacco wasn't his. The Hessian clothes is his. So those two things are unusual. And then... This has got to connect to... Oh wow, we can reconnect back to like stuff from like the beginning? Holy heck. How big is our brain palace going to be in the end? Trail. It's gotta be, right? No? Well, now these are the only two blue ones left. That can't be accurate. Okay, the clues and the clothes go together. So what is this one? Something we haven't found yet then, because the other items are gone. So there's still a blue thing we haven't found. It is not connecting. Okay. Can we get to the other side of that garden? No. Okay. And I can't go around here, eh? Okay. I was able to go down there before we started this quest, wasn't I? Because we walked around the block there before. I assume everything we need is in here. Might be a poor assumption, but I'm going with it. Do you know something here, sir?
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
So I was correct.
I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimihir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Alright, so I was correct that it wasn't his. There's definitely someone came in.
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Okay. So he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Okay. Clothes made of hessian, clues. I mean, it's brought this back up now, so no. And now they've all disappeared. What? What? I don't understand how this thing works. It just keeps taking clues away from me. If I guess wrong, does it just delete the evidence? Huh? So now I have no evidence? So is guessing bad? Because if it deletes my evidence connections, then I'm just kind of screwed. What? Do I have to go inspect the... Okay, I'm missing a piece of evidence. Definitely. Because you can see above the green things, there's like... an empty box. Okay, that's that one. Oh. Oh, what the? How did I do that? Excuse me, chat. Okay. Oh my, okay. Interesting. So there's a clue here we're missing. Maybe from the outside? Maybe from the outside? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Uh-huh. Okay. Someone was out here, they plugged the chimney in order to gas this dude, and then when he was woozy, they went in and knocked him over. Yo, Nick, how's it going? What does the up button mean? Scandinavian princess personal bodyguard toured London while off tube but never returned from a late night walk. The police are currently conducting searches. How does that help anything? Alright, so someone plugged the chimney, he got high, passed out, he was dragged. This person fell. Looks like the person dragging him fell into that. And took him away on a cart of some kind. There was someone here. Okay, that one is correct. No, wait a minute. Okay, that doesn't line up. It's got to be this one, because that lines up with what we want. Okay, so that clue there works. Interesting. How you doing, Nick? It's quite near this channel. Yeah, mate. I like messing around with stuff. Okay, so we have to decide which one is the most likely scenario. Either someone was dragging the Kimmer here and they fell over. Someone was pushed by Kimmer here and fell over. Or Kimmer here was pushed. I mean, it makes the most sense that Kimmer here was pushed. Why would the assailant fall over? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so the assailant was outside plugging that up. And then here... Someone put something in there. Okay, here we go. So someone put something in the pipe. It fell in the fire. It blasted Kimahia back. And then he was dragged away. That feels correct. That feels like a legit story. We know he was getting high. Was he though? I mean, that story seems to make sense to me. Someone put something in there and then plugged it up. It caused him to get high and or fall over. He tripped and fell, and then he was dragged out, put on some kind of cart. Okay. Let's see, can I now put this together in here? No. How do I convert that into this? There was drugs in the pot. Yeah, but if we follow the... whatever this weird vision thing is, this seems to give us visions of what most likely happened. So we can decide at this point over here, only one of two things happened. Either someone put something in here and it fell in, which caused him to get blasted backwards, or he was smoking. Okay, so let's follow that through. So he was smoking, but if he was smoking, he wouldn't have randomly fallen backwards over here. So this one would have to be... why would some rando have fallen? Okay, so he was smoking, he passed out, someone randomly dragged him and fell over, potentially. I mean, it makes sense with the clothes there, because the Hessian clothes were definitely his. How'd this go? So this one doesn't make any sense. And what was the first one? No, okay, I think it's, yeah, I think you might be right. Okay, he's getting high, he passed out, he got dragged, because there was no, okay, all right. And this was someone watching him. I mean, the footprints and the knee line up there with the supposed storyline here, which makes me feel, and he was being watched with the telescope. And it makes sense that the spyglass was dropped when this person fell over while trying to pull the big dude away. Yep, because he dropped his spyglass there then as he was dragging him out with the other hand. Okay, that makes sense. But now what does that mean? Is that, so what, we're saying that that's, what, why is it trying to connect me to the Scandinavian bodyguard? I'm confused by that. Where does Kimahia's... okay, so I think this now wants me to connect. I mean, these are the only two things left, which, again, so Sherlock Holmes, makes no sense. We know he has clothes of Hessian. We know there was a missing dude, but why is that missing dude connected to this dude? Makes absolutely no sense. But let's try it. Kimahia's shack? No. But I got the strand right. What? But now I don't have any other items. I'm so confused by this game. What? Okay, let's go ask old mate about the cloth. He's not going to know anything about it. See, and it keeps popping up with that thing in the top right, but when I press it, it talks about the Scandinavian's bodyguard. Why would the Scandinavian's bodyguard have anything to do with this missing Maori bloke?
Why are you still here?
Because I'm confused as heck, buddy. So confused. Okay. So we just leave that and move on, find a different thing to go find a clue on? Surely not. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be in there. I mean, there's no other clues there. Drugstore? Can't go in the drugstore. Anyone over here? Very, 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 very confused. The fact that every time I make an incorrect guess, it just removes them from my mind palace, so I can't keep trying to make connections, is confusing to me. Okay. Do I just go exploring? Oh, wait a minute. There's more tracks here. I mean, it's a pathway in Old England. Of course there'd be tracks around. Okay. Why is the world mostly grey? I mean, it's only when I go into this... This is Sherlock Holmes vision. Okay. No, you don't want to talk to me. Is this guy gonna shiv me? Hey, buddy. No? Okay. There's a cart there that looks like it could have dragged somebody. I can't interact with any of these people. I feel like the missing guard is the suspect? Possibly. I mean, it seems to be forcing me down that way, even though there's like no evidence whatsoever of the missing bodyguard being connected to this. I mean, it's very Sherlock Holmes. There's no evidence, so it must be true. I mean, I like a puzzle, but I like a puzzle to make sense. And we were able to make those images align. So in his head, his prediction of events lines up. There was someone stalking Kimahir, and then Kimahir got high, and then the person tried to drag Kimahir, well, did drag Kimahir away, put him in some kind of trundle trolley thing and wheel them away. But we can't seem to make that connection in my brain palace thing. Yeah, the only reason that we're even considering the Scandinavian, Swedish, whatever bodyguard is because it kind of keeps forcing me to think that. Alright, there is nowhere else I can go, so it has to be in there. So the clues I need are all there, which makes no sense. Okay. Because now it's removed all the clues. I can't actually connect anything. You're not going to talk to me. Are you going to talk to me
To
anymore?
find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
Okay, great. Love it. Love whiskey. Not helping me. Okay. How are we going to figure this out? Yeah, I get it. We got weird magic powers here. We've already figured this out. This to me makes sense. In the grand scheme of the story. Someone was stalking him. I don't know why. That's for the later. I mean, figuring out motive is later. Figuring out just the sequence of events seems to be the first trick. Can I go inside? No. Okay. Alright, so this is trying to get me to pin... Alright. Sure. Can I... No, I can't. So it has to be a blue item because this is a blue orb. So it has to be an item. And this has to be an observation. I am genuinely confused. Can I speak to Watson? Watson, do you know anything?
Here had an accomplice in his escape. Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous. This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it. This disappearance is intriguing. I cannot make head nor tail of it.
What the what? What the literal what?
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Okay. Get that. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense because it's got this weird ball there. So, I mean, visually, it's leading you to the right clues, which is cool. I get that. You find the clue, it unlocks the story, Sherlock's brain puts it together, you're like, okay, that makes sense. Someone does that, he's kneeling there, there's drugs there, we already found that. Old mate's gonna get high or pass out because this was blocked. He definitely dropped his... Found all the clues here. Someone here potentially dragged him out. That's why his clothes got caught on the ground and tore. They dropped their spyglass. That's why the spyglass was here. That all aligns. Oh, wait a minute. That just popped up with something. No, parallel track wheels. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's what I would assume.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
This game is making me feel like an idiot. Anyone have any ideas, clues, theories, hints, object? I'm dead set baffled by this at this point. I'm mainly baffled because I literally have nothing left in order to connect, which means there's a missing item. There's an item I haven't found, but we've walked around this garden and the entire town, and I cannot find a missing item. Good point. Good point. Yeah, no, very good point. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, clever. Okay, so both of those are falling backwards. I mean, all of these show someone falling backwards. All three options show someone falling backwards. So I don't know if that matters. But you are right. I mean, it was a face print, not the back of a head print. So I don't... I mean, I thought it was this one because of the torn hemp clothes. I mean, it's a good theory. I'm with you. That's a good theory. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Is that a key? Can I have that key? Can I have the key, please? Please, please? Is that key gonna do anything? No, no, of course that's not the key I need. Am I really this dense? Am I missing something super obvious? What? There is literally no other item I can connect, which means there is a, wait a minute, unpin? Unpin? Unpin evidence, spacebar, no. So explosions at the dock. Merchant ship had explosions. Okay. And that's saying that that's connected with the trail, and it seems to be happy with that at the moment. And I don't have anything else to connect. Item at the dock? I couldn't get to the dock. I mean, let's try again. It was blocked off. As far as I'm aware, I mean, I may have missed a passage. Thought I went over there. Okay, this one is closed. Yeah. Go away. Okay. Do we have a map? We do here. Barnes Bookshop. Oh, what is this? No, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's the back of the mansion. That's where we were. Oh, is it saying there's something over here? No, that's what we've done. That was Barnes's bookshop. So that's what we've sorted, and that's what we're working on, theoretically. And that's where we live. So, I mean, the only other place I could go home, or I could go, maybe I go back to Barnes's bookshop and see if there's something in there. I don't know how or why that would be connected, but... yeah, see, we can't go in here. And they spawned in this police van to block us going this way. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the bookshop. I mean, the green tick, the green clue icon either means that we've solved that one or that there is a clue there. If there is a clue there, my head's going to explode because I don't think that makes any sense whatsoever, but let's give it a go. Hello, sir.
Okay, not just tomorrow. A whole week's worth. How does that sound? You're right, I could do more. Next time you move house, I'll be there to help. I'm great with boxes.
Alright, so we've broken that guy's spirit, but he doesn't have any clues for us. Interesting. Okay. So the green clue thing obviously means that's sorted, unless there's something in this side passage here. Oh, what's this?
Impressive stature, strong gaze. I think this man deserves a knighthood.
Really, Holmes? How can you be so sure?
On rare occasions, Watson, it can suffice to trust one's gut.
Okay. Huh. Genuinely baffled. Very confused. Either I'm just the worst gamer ever, or this is some really bad game design. Does not make any sense. Pin evidence. Oh, wait a minute. Can I... Is this evidence not in my... If I pin... So if I pin evidence, does it go in here again? Oh, it's come back up. What? How did that come? No. What? Okay. So apparently we have to go back to here and we have to pin evidence again to make it come back to the pin evidence. Okay, so if I come to here now, is that back there? No, it's not. What? What? Pin evidence. I can't. No, I can only pin one thing at it. What? How did I get that to come back here a second ago? Other place is home to check? Yeah, I mean, I guess. So when I clicked this one, and I said pin, and then came to here. No, it... What? What? It came back? Huh? How did I get it to come back a second ago? We only had one, and then I did something in here, and I swear to God it came back. And now it's gone again, because I made a poor guess. I don't understand. Oh no, that's just, okay, so that's just the top, the pin is the, okay, never mind then. Alright, let's go back to 221B Baker Street. I don't imagine why there would be any clue in here, but it's the only other place we can go. I just genuinely want to know what the heck I'm supposed to do at this point. Hour of running around in circles because this mechanic is confusing the heck out of me. Can I talk to anyone else? Hey kid, you got anything else?
Just in case the strange man comes back.
Okay.
Get the strand. Get your copy
Unhelpful.
of the strand here.
Anyone else want to talk to me? What about you, ma'am? No? Still sad? Okay. Just gonna walk around in magic vision. I mean, we haven't even got to any of the fun part yet about the whole friggin' Lovecraft and Cthulhu stuff. I'm just stuck on looking in a backyard for a missing servant. What?
This dreary
You won't
rain is
even,
making
you won't
things
provide me with any more
worse.
information. Okay. Is there anything else here? Did I miss something really, really obvious? I believe so. Can I jump a fence? Can't seem to jump a fence or climb or anything. I mean, I feel ridiculous having to do that, but sure. Like, maybe if we look up this one, it'll, maybe I'm just missing a button or a connection or something. If it's something to do with the controls of the game, then that's on me for not reading it properly. If this is something to do with the clues, given that we found all 3 points that it's pointing me to, we've found all 8 icons that it wants us to find based on the clues available, and we still can't solve this. Like, I'm just confused. Do I have to align the vision? So at the moment I have vision 3. Vision 3 and vision 1. I have a 3-3-1. Is that not correct? Am I supposed to have 3-2-3? Although there is no 3 on the third option, so that can't be correct. Am I just supposed to play around with these visions until it clicks and goes ding ding? Maybe that's it. I mean, I don't know how any of these could be different given the storyline we've looked at, but sure. I mean, that made a sound effect, but I think it does that every time, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't mean anything. Pin evidence about the lock. A lock with an unusual... Okay, so pin that evidence. I don't even know what pinning evidence does for me. Like, this is where I'm supposed to connect things, and I don't have anything to connect. It says once you have the scenarios correct and the evidence pin, you will get 2 more areas to find clues. Okay. Oh. You kidding me? What? Huh? So wait a second. So that's just unlocked a new thing, which has unlocked the door. So was that just because I pinned the key, or because this is correct as well? Because I still don't think this is correct. Okay, sure. Okay, so that's either have to have correct scenarios correct, and so you have to have somehow you have to get the right scenarios and then pin an item that you have an interest in order for this to progress. I don't what. Okay, I don't think this is correct. Actually, maybe this is correct. So someone stuffed this in order to make him pass out. But this one's definitely not correct. They were dragging him out. Surely they were dragging him out. The hemp on the ground makes the most sense. And then this would have to be someone else opening it, not him. This would be the random person, surely. No? No? Okay. That is 100% correct. Some random came in because big guy doesn't, Kimmer here doesn't wear shoes. Someone was here watching him. Someone came into Kimmer here's shack when he was here. And I mean, why would it just be him taking drugs? Sure, I mean, why would this be here if someone hadn't messed with it? So this has got to be the other one. So someone poked that in and then shoved the thing in to drop it in there because the guy said Kimmer here doesn't do drugs. That caused Kimmer here to pass out. And so this rando dragged Kimmer here out. And then that rando put him on a truck, opened the door. I mean, my story still checks out, other than the whole having to pin the lock. But again, I'm stuck. Do I have to pin something else now? Okay, let's try pinning the tracks. Okay, so if I pin the tracks and exit, does that? No. It doesn't do shit for us. All right. Not gonna lie, not really enjoying this game. Feeling like an absolute idiot, and don't understand the mechanics at all. Okay. I don't understand why I had to pin something in order to unlock this, but I appreciate the tip. That helped us get to the next stage at least. So now I have to figure out what else to pin, I'm guessing. So I'm just going to go through and cycle and pin things until it unlocks something? Hopefully, maybe. So it's not the tracks. Okay, pin the clues in the garden, maybe? Does that unlock something? No. That's what I've said. Yeah, pipe scene is 2. This one is 3, and that one was 3. That's been that's what I said. And then I pinned the key like you said, which allowed me to get to the next part, which is this. But the fact that I had to pin something in order for it to trigger the next part is what's confusing me. So now I'm like, do I have to just keep pinning things? Or actually, wait a minute, maybe now we can look at our mind palace because we've got new clues. No, we still don't have a new item, so we can't do anything with that. Okay. Hey, Moon, how's it going? I'm trying to play your recommendation, but so far this game is just frustrating me. There's an empty hook with marks underneath that might match this description. Okay. I mean, the hook came up with something new when we pinned the... Wait a second, let me go back and I'll pin the key again. Okay, so I pinned the key. We've got these done. That is what triggered the key to come unpinned. Watson, get out of the way. Unlike the second thing, it just... I don't know, Moon. This doesn't make sense to me. The mechanics don't make sense. So I found this. We found the clues, we articulated what the story was doing. We came in here, we found all the clues in the first 3 zones, and we articulated what we thought the story was. And then I got stuck, because apparently, despite having picked the correct story, I had to pin the lock, which then opened this up as something to look at. And so I looked at that, and then that unlocked this zone, so we've now put this story in here. Yeah, I'm trying to unlock the 5th scene, but apparently I've got to pin certain clues. My understanding was that in my mind journal thing here, I had to like link certain things together, but apparently that's not the case. Apparently I also have to go into this part here and just pin random things and hope that that triggers something to happen. Am I being dense? Am I, like, honestly, tell me, chat, if I'm being dense, like, let me know. Like, did we read that? This should be my question first. Did we read that we have to pin things in order for it to trigger the next thing? Because I don't recall reading that. But I often breeze over things when I'm streaming. Can we open the actual lock now? Good question. Let's try. I didn't actually try.
This lock is quite unusual. It
Nope.
appears that the key should be bent to the right.
No, we can't because over here, the key that should fit in there is the missing key. It's that one on that hook. That's what it taught us. So we came out here. Did I talk to the guy in front again? No, I did not. Okay, so we'll go back to him. We'll repin the key. Maybe he'll talk to me again now that we've unlocked a new scene. Okay, back and forth. That's fair.
Stupid, Mr. Holmes. Stop loitering and go and do your job.
Nope. That guy's just abusing me now. I wanted to like this, Moon. It looks like a pretty game. I like the concept of investigating and puzzles, but I am just honestly baffled by this. Pin something else? I went through the list and pinned everything, but I'll try again. This thing? Is this so? Oh, is it, if it's got that symbol on it, am I supposed to pin that then? Is that the symbol that tells me to pin it? So now if I go out. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so apparently in here, if it's got that symbol, I'm supposed to pin it in order for that to trigger something in the game. Oh my God, I'm glad you turned up, Moon. That was not, I swear to God, that was not explained once. I swear to God, that was not explained once. All right then. Okay, there's a pile of
Someone
logs.
moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Okay, there are fresh parallel tracks in the garden. The logs near the shack are in shambles if someone had dropped them. A garden cart was usually kept under the rain. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. And so now we look at this guy. And we... Okay, it's not you. It's not that one. It's that one. Validate. My God. My God, that was...
When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a
Alright.
cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge.
So the ridiculous thing is, I had this story 45 minutes ago, Moon. I said this is what happened. I just couldn't get the triggers in the game to work because of that one pinning mechanic that I'm going to go back and watch this stream later. I'm 99% sure was never explained.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool.
Okay, so I have to just keep an eye out for any time it has a pin symbol, and then we have to do that. Okay, all right. So I mean, right now I'm just going to pin that evidence, even though I don't have to.
Know someone.
Thank you, thank you. Maybe we can play the game now. All right. Now that I know that, I think I can figure this out. That's all I needed to know. Like literally, I think that was it.
You best have found something by now, gentlemen.
Hopefully, until I get stuck on the next puzzle, and then I'll just rage quit.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jen. Like, I don't mind a challenge, and like, heck, everyone has looked up a challenging puzzle at one point in the past, but that was just a game mechanic. That wasn't even a puzzle. That was a game mechanic that was just not obvious at all. Like, yes, we found the lock. We knew there was a missing key. Having to focus on that one. Okay, anyway, we're past it. We got it.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations. Perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now one or two.
I'm good, Jen. It's fine.
Regular use of
As I said, it looks like an interesting game. I want to enjoy it. I want to play through it, especially if there's a Lovecraftian aspect to it. But that was just unnecessarily stupid.
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I mean, with all due respect to the developers, because I could never make a game like this, any group that made C the inventory key, I probably should have known there'd be some janky controls.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I've already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only
The aristocracy in old school England, Jen. Bunch of tool bags.
Claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Fetch. Spare me the claptrap, boy. Do we tell him off? Let's be the bigger let's be the bigger person here, chat. We're gonna be the bigger person.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Sherlock Holmes has never been known for brevity, good sir. Alright, I'm gonna unpin this because it takes a stupid amount of space on the side of my screen. Okay, there we go. We got there! We got there! Oh my god, we figured it out with no help at all from anyone, from Google or Jana Moon. Thank god you woke up early, Moon. This would not have gone very far. Alright, here we go. We made it outside. Snap. Witcher sense? No? Okay. I'm smart. SMRT, smart. These are clever boys. Me big streamer smart. Alright. It was the seagull. I knew it all along. Alright, here's the tracks. Oh, oh. Captain Stanley finally gave me the key to his exterior door garden. Okay, so now we gotta pin this guy. Okay, which is pinned. Awesome. We follow the tracks. And then we go, oh, look, it's a cart. It's a cart.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Yeah, that's right.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather.
Ooh. Oh. Roy Soulsby. I know who the bad guy is.
Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man?
Okay. Oh, no, wait a minute. I didn't finish that. I need to... Oh.
A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's
All right.
odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in.
Saltpeter. It might be linked to that ship that was leaking saltpeter after an explosion. Anyone want to hazard a guess on that? Okay. Yep, I got that much. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so now we go to the Mine Palace. Okay. Holy crap. The Strand. I mean, it could be any of these, to be honest. Okay, it's gonna be that. And no, it's... Yeah, no. This one now is, the ship. Okay. I mean, do I click it to that? No. It is... Oh. No? Okay. I'm so bad at this. Alright. Nah. I got nothing. Alright, the Strand was the ship. Yep. Port authorities, blah, 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 leaking saltpeter. Got it. The wallet with saltpeter. Got it. So that would be linked to... It's not Mr. Barnes. There's some interesting clues in parallel tracks beyond the statue, chewing tobacco, war. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. I mean, it had. I mean, this is like the last one that even remotely makes sense. Oh! Alright, so I'm missing something else in order to do this, apparently. Potentially. Cloth in the chimney? No. Alright. None of that works. I mean, it's not going to be Mrs. Fleming. It's not going to be the fact that they're in love. And that's the last one we got. Yeah, so I knew what it wasn't. I mean, none of that even made sense, so... What about this? Okay. What are the notable features of the abductor? Okay, of the abductor, the notable features are the wallet and the fact that they chew tobacco, possibly the spyglass. Okay, and then in here we've got... Okay. The calling card. Actually, maybe it's not the wallet. Maybe it's not the wallet, it's the actual thing with his name on it. And then we go that one? No. No. Oh. Oh, it's stolen my stuff again. Okay. Spyglass. No. This one. So that proves he was on the ship. That proves he's a sailor. Theoretically, those two would go together. Although, maybe it just wants me to do those two again. No. So the sailor's knot is correct. But it wasn't the spyglass. But it didn't delete the spyglass, which is interesting. So the sailor's knot and the strand, which is the ship that's in harbor. Try it. No. Didn't we try the spyglass? I swear to God we tried the spyglass. Shack? Kimahia's shack, you reckon? No, but it is the spyglass and the sailor's knot. But we just don't know which one of these. The cloth? Maybe? The red cloth? No. Footprints. Hey! Okay. Alright. I probably should have figured that one out. It said, what are the most notable features? Although features, I would have said chewing tobacco is more notable than a spyglass. And the card with the name on it was probably more notable than a sailor's knot. But sure, sure. A particular knot, a spyglass, and the footprints of a workman's boot. They all add up to one conclusion. Kimahia's abductor is a sailor. Gasp! No way! Just choked on myself gasping there. Alright, so these ones we've got correct. The abductor is a sailor. All evidence points to the port. Oh. We now know that Kimahia's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kimahia, we must head to the port of London. There is no time to lose. It is vital that we find a cab to the port of London immediately. The game is afoot. I'm shocked. Shocked!
The strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The port of London.
Of course. The footwear, the spyglass. Oh, indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Are you a cab, sir? Yeah, I'm done here.
The Port of London, please.
Let's go. Heck yeah. Woo. All right. Like the concept of the game, Janamoon. Like puzzles, figuring it out, but my God, they definitely leaned. It's like that game I was telling you the other day, the 221B Baker Street, the board game. It's like, here are all the clues. And you're like, well, that's quite obviously this. And they're like, well, you were almost there, but it's actually this over here. It's so true. They're like, well, if you were Sherlock Holmes, you would have figured this out.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
Hey, you leave the void alone.
Superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
I'm not laughing at Watson's poor story. I do feel bad for Watson, and I like that they're exploring Watson's story. I'm laughing at how little Sherlock gives a flying. He's like, I'm glad you're here because you're a good friend, or because you've been so helpful to me. No, if you weren't here, I wouldn't have a story. Okay. Press C to pin the evidence and then speak to someone. Try it now with the calling card. Okay, so press C, pin the calling card. Okay. And then we can ask people about it. Got it. Okay. So we have to pin, remember this chat, remind me next time I forget, the most important piece of evidence at the time, we have to pin it in order for it to trigger anything. If we don't, we're not going anywhere.
Excuse me, just one question.
I think I can help you.
They have referenced Cordona a few times. I did not know he had an imaginary friend though. The man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Thank you. Thank you very much. The sailor is by the dockyard. Write that down, chat, just in case you didn't know. Sir, can I speak to you? No? You don't want to talk to me? Hey, you've got a thingy on you. You should talk to me. Sir? Sir? I'm looking for... No. Oh, that's Watson. I didn't want to speak to Watson. Okay, what about you?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Alright. Rude. Help! Gurvish missing for a week. Please tell if you see him. Ask Daya in Port Shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Ooh! Wait a minute. There was a red rag stuffed into the chimney at Old Mate's house? Do you guys happen to know Soulsby?
Anything about this?
I know nothing.
No, sorry, I know nothing.
Oh, wait a minute. Do we have to dress? Wait, there was a mechanic in the one Dana played where you have to like dress down so that people don't think you're a fancy smarmy bastard. How do we dress like a sailor? Oh, that's fancy. I like that. I mean, it's not going to help us, but he does look fancy. He's even got the little satchel bag. Look at his little satchel bag. Alright. Can we dress a little more cash? Let's dress a little more cash. I don't need a top hat right now. What about this? Respect the quiff. All right. What if I talk to you dressed like this? Will you talk to me?
Ugh, I'm
No.
sorry,
Okay.
but I don't know anything.
I mean, they haven't introduced this mechanic yet, and I wouldn't know about it if I hadn't seen Dana play a previous game, so it probably doesn't make a difference, but let's give it a go. The Star of Gibraltar is seeking a carpenter, an able seaman. Hey, I was reading that. Right to Captain Ahab, Leidenhall Street Post Office. All right, then. Strong men needed for honest work. Apply for details at the pub any Wednesday. Okay. Getting wet. It's ruining my hair. Sir, can I walk on your boat? Hello, sir, I can.
Are you able to help me?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Alright then, that's fair. Can I get back off the boat now? Was I not supposed to come on to... Hello? Hello, game? Can it... There we go. Oh. Okay, so at the dockyard was all I'm gonna get. So now I just have to roll with that. Okay. Okay, I thought I'd have to ask more, but fair enough. Are you okay there, sir?
Satisfy my curiosity.
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Okay. So you only get one answer. I thought it would be a collection of clues that would lead me to whoever Soulsby is, but never mind. That's good to know. If it's just the one thing I'm looking for, I don't have to keep bothering everyone. Oh.
Do you know anything about this?
I'll be happy to help you. So listen to me.
People say that Mr. What? No, but she talked to me. You're confusing me now, Moon. People say that Mr. Soulsby may have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the 3rd pier. Thank you, lady. All right, so we got to find the 3rd pier, and apparently I don't need to look like this, so we're gonna dress up a bit fancy again. Gonna go back to my really good look. Excellent, love it, thank you. So I need to find my way to the docks. Where is the map? The map is not M, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, so we came in here and we're wandering around here. I guess we gotta go up that way to get to the docks, I would assume. Pier 3. I'm at Pier 3.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Okay. Okay, we're at Pier 3 now though, so this is good. We can witch a ping. Oh, you look like somebody I'm supposed to talk to.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Are you Roy Soulsby?
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, and I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Okay, so we found the dude who had a calling card in the wallet. I guess just because his calling card was in the wallet doesn't mean it was him who kidnapped. Yeah, never mind.
Was I?
Brain ticking. Observe. What's up, Trig? Not sure what you mean by that, but welcome in. Average height, 5'5", got it. Something on your hand there, sir? Ink stains. Nice looking pocket watch. I used to have a collection of pocket watches. Love them. Very cheap. Is the hat AI? What? This hat? Talk about the hat that I'm wearing right now? No, it's a real hat, man. He is of English blood, around 5'5", and has an average build. His lack of muscle tone implies he is hardly strong. Mr. Salisbury does not seem to look like Kimahia's abductor. His left palm bears several stamp ink stains. Some letters remain visible. HMCUS. Apparently, Mr. Salisbury is the customs officer. He holds a brand new Waltham Hillside watch in his pocket. He can never afford such a thing, so he may have stolen it. Or do we think he's a corrupt officer? I think he's a corrupt officer. He seems like that kind of person. Only a corrupt customs officer. Yeah, no, he's going to be more corrupt than he's going to be thief. Okay. We're going to go with that. And then, where could one acquire said hat? So this right here is called an Akubra. AKUBRA. It's a proper Australian hat. I mean, it's an Australian cowboy hat. You can get plenty of cheap knockoff ones, but if you want a proper one, you just go search for that, and you probably have to get it online, I would say. But they're really, really classic Australian hats. Very well made. They look great. But yeah, AKUBRA, Akubra. Okay.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime
Not a
scene
problem.
near
Thanks for the
Baker
like, bud.
Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Okay. So I have some evidence updated. He doesn't seem to be the guilty party. He's just some rando. So now it's trying to lead me. Reads, the man can be usually found. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. So let's come here. Oh, can I move my brain thingy around? No, I can't. It just leads me over here now. I thought you could. No, never mind. All right. So, all right, we definitely don't have enough to connect this yet. We literally don't have enough. All right, so we need to go find this lady that it's directing us to. Yeah, okay, let's go find the foreign woman, as they're calling her in this. We're gonna pin this. Okay, we want to go find her now. Okay. Sir, do you know anything about this lady?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Okay. Oh, what was the... I probably should have read the thing again, right? Ask Dyer in Port Shantytown. Red rag over the house. Okay, Port Shantytown. Port Shantytown. Where the heck would that be? I mean... These look like nice houses. So these are the shanties over here, right? So I probably needed to go back the way I came and to the right and across the bridge, I'm thinking. All right, we're starting to piece the puzzle together. Now that we understand the mechanic, thank you again, Moon, for that. Wasn't driving me batty at all. Okay, this, we starting into shanties now? No, these aren't shanties, these are workstations.
Do you know anything about this? Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Okay. Where are we right now? So we're there, well, we need to cross another little bridge before we go to where we need to be. Yeah, getting that. Okay, this definitely looks like a shanty town over here. Hey, called it. Called it. All right, there's a red I wouldn't call that a rag per se, but there's a red flag there. Okay, maybe.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes?
Ah.
You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet.
I mean, the zones are fairly small that I can. The map isn't bothering me at all, Moon. Actually, yeah. I mean, we were able to find this pretty well.
He worked at a warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Where's the
Do you
necklace?
still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
You had a metal eye? That's cool.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Emma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere.
You chill there, kid. Okay. Let's just have a quick look around. There's something here.
I miss Girves. Do you think?
Okay, so Girves has a moustache, thick eyebrows, black hair, alright.
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
Okay, so what, we're just gonna steal it? Like, Sherlock's just like, he couldn't sell it, I'm just gonna pocket it. It'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Alright. So now do I pin that and speak to the kid again, maybe?
Helped Amma put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long.
Hey, Ashwood, welcome back, mate. It's going alright. I mean, as a game, I mean, it's quite pretty. You can see, like, the detail's quite nice. It's interesting. It's got a puzzle mechanic to it. We've had a little bit of issue with the mechanics, with the controls that weren't explained very well, but we're getting there. Okay. Alright, so where does this want me to go now? Do I come into here, maybe? Okay, where is Kimmer here? We still haven't found the foreign woman. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I don't think she's got anything to do with it. She's sick. Maybe it's these two. The boy's testimony, Roy's... So Roy said he wasn't there, plus he's a small wiry dude. The boy said Roy was supposedly a big muscular guy. So... that doesn't match what we know of Roy. Damn. Never mind. Okay, so that's an incorrect observation. Okay, we need to find more evidence. So... I feel like, do we still... Is she not here? I mean, there was no one else in this house, right? Unless I can go through here. No.
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Thanks, Watson. Helpful, mate. How's your weekend been, Ashwood? Okay. So, use our process of deduction. So we went in there, we spoke to the kid. Unless the kid has something else to say. Okay. I mean, we could... Maybe we talk to the kid about what Roy actually looks like?
I'm sorry about my English. I try hard, but the rules don't make sense. It's stupid.
He's not wrong. Apparently English is one of the hardest languages in the world to learn because of all our random like rules and silly changes and stuff. Okay. I think we've got to work off the boy's testimony now. So the boy said strong man with a metallic eye. So let's go asking around if anyone knows a strong dude with a metallic eye. It's going to be out on the harbour, would be my guess. He's not going to be in Shantytown.
May I ask you something? Sorry, sir.
Because English is stupid. English is stupid. I mean, I'm not smart enough to learn another language, but I could freely admit that.
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Alright. Maybe we go back and speak to Roy? Because this guy is impersonating Roy?
May I ask for your assistance? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Okay, no one wants to help us. Either everyone's scared of this guy, I'm targeting the wrong thing, or I'm speaking to the wrong people. 3 very wide options. Lots of fun. Just got out to Slay Spyro winding down. Pretty good, yeah. I played some Gloomhaven with a friend today, taught him how to play. I've been doing some Slay the Spire on the weekend with, we did some multiplayer and some custom work. If you're interested, Ashwood, I uploaded last week's Slay the Spire to our YouTube. Dana, if you want to link the YouTube, that'd be helpful. I also linked a couple of short videos of me smashing the final boss with a couple of like absolutely OP builds in Slay the Spire that I just kind of stumbled into today. YouTube, full word.
What are you gawping at?
Thank you. Okay, dude, this.
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished.
We could probably shorten that if it makes it easier for you. Just remind me later.
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Okay, so you're not being helpful at all, buddy.
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port.
So we need to find someone else who knows the big dude. But yeah, if you want to check any of that out, Ashwood, let me know what you think. What's been some of your favorite builds so far? I swear to God, one of my favorites was the one I stumbled into today, which was this epic block build with the ironclad. I managed to kill the final boss with like 300, 400, 500 block. It was nuts. Okay. Where are we going here? We're looking for a big dude with a metal eye. You guys know anyone?
Just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Okay. So no one here knows the answer. Oh, you.
Could you help me? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Okay. What about you, buddy? You know anything?
May I ask for your assistance?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
I know nothing about this, man. Okay. Do we think... Are we asking that... Oh, you're covering your face, sir.
May I ask you something?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Interesting. Okay. So we have a description of the guy we're looking for, but no one wants to tell me about him. I feel like this is the clue that we have to play right now. Nothing else... Oh, excuse me. Nothing else is highlighted. I mean, I guess we could also ask about the pendant?
Help me, please. Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Alright, this isn't working. Maybe we go, Roy didn't want to talk to me anymore. Let's ask people about the pendant and see if that makes a difference. No, I'm gonna try now. I don't want to know how to, like, this, like, you know me, Moon. I don't want to know the story or directions or anything. I mean, the other thing was a game mechanic issue that wasn't explained.
Could you help me?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
If I can't figure out the story or the concept, then that's kind of on me, which I'm fine with. It's got to be one of these two. at the moment. They're the two most recent pieces of evidence. Nice. I appreciate that, Ashwood. Yeah, anyone who wants to subscribe, YouTube has all my old streams, all my old adventures, even from my old streaming days before I took a break. So there's a bunch of stuff up there you can go check out if you're interested. And this will be up there in a day or two.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry, sir.
Okay. Ammonite pendant. Surely we have to ask someone about it. It's the pendant or the big guy. It's got to be one of these two things. Newest pieces of evidence from the young kid. Ma'am, can you help me, ma'am?
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with this.
Damn. Okay. Sir, do you know this?
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Alright. So, okay, game mechanic question, Moon. Just to save me maybe a little bit. If someone says that, I don't think anyone here knows the answer. Is that just a scripted response, or is that the game telling me that I'm asking about the wrong thing? Oh, we just stumbled on something. Something just popped up. Just popped up with the green alert. There's got to be something around here. There's got to be something around here. Why would you pop up with an alert if that's not a thing? You just did a thing. Don't tease me like that, game. Ma'am?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything.
Okay. You guys saw that, right? My brain's not just going crazy with Lovecraftian theory. I swear to God, it just went boom, and a little green symbol appeared on the screen. So that would make me think that there's a clue around? You guys something? Do you know anything?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Okay. So it's not that. We're asking about the wrong thing. Got it. Okay, what about you?
Satisfy my curiosity? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Okay, so neither the necklace or the testimony about the big guy is working right now. I mean, we could ask about Soulsby. See if maybe someone else knows Soulsby is the big guy.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
No. Yeah, it popped up with warehouses a second ago. Is that... oh yeah, it just unlocked a new zone. Okay, Shantytown, warehouses, so that was just it telling me that we're in a new zone. Because these are the warehouses right here. Surely, that's where we are, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, no, we've been through here. Don't think we've been down here. No, we have, because that's the ship. Okay, that's the ships to the dock. So we're right here. So yeah, up and to the right, warehouses. Yeah, so it was just telling us we'd uncovered the zone. Okay. Unhelpful. Okay. So we know this place has warehouses, Shantytown, Pier 3, and the Cursed Mermaid. Okay. We didn't go into the Cursed Mermaid, did we? Maybe let's do that. Let's go back to the start and go talk at the Cursed Mermaid, see if anyone knows anything there. If I just go straight here, straight and then left, okay. Oh no, I can't. That's a dead end there. Okay. So through here was where we found the bridge to Shantytown. So if we don't go to we go across here and to the right. That should take me back to the pub. I mean, straight here will take me to the pub as well, to the back door, theoretically. Hello, sir?
Is this familiar to you?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
We found the pub. Ma'am, do you know anything that could help me?
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna observe her. Not checking her out, chat. I'm just clicking on the thing the game told me to. A bit distended. Well, that's rough, mate. Jeez. A little too tight. Morning sickness. Oh, okay. It's calling her pregnant. Early stages of pregnancy, hence the slightly distended belly and the hints of morning nausea. Chapped lips, a pale face indicate a lack of proper nutrition. Okay, or she's unaware. The barmaid is in the early stage of pregnancy, hence the slightly distended belly and hints of morning nausea. Chapped. She clearly is not aware of her pregnancy, as she keeps wearing unusual. Do we think she knows about it or not? I think she's trying to hide it. If she's a barmaid, she wants to get money, which means she wants guys to flirt with her and pay her, which means even if she is pregnant, she's probably trying to hide it, right? That makes a lot. I'm going with that. We're going with that. We need help finding a man.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Yeah, it was a pretty poor description,
I heard
mate.
of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Okay. Do you know anyone with a metal eye?
A man with a metallic eye.
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
Okay.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
Okay.
Your clothes are already tight, and soon they won't fit at all. How far along you?
I thought I'd...
Sounds like a drink. The old Dirty Summers.
Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Okay. So, do we need to learn anything else off her? We don't really need to ask about her pregnancy. I don't see how that would make any difference to the story. What about this?
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Okay, what about the lady?
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Okay.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
Okay. I think we've got everything we need out of her. She's now told us where to go and find, well, gave us the guy's name. Okay. So, we now know Dirty Summers is the gentleman we're trying to find. Gentleman using very, very lightly there. Okay. Barmaid. Okay, so if we go Roy, Nepal, the little boy's testimony and the barmaid's testimony, all which lead towards someone else. And then we go Kimahia's disappearance. Oh, but those three were correct. I'm gonna try this one. Oh, there we go. Dirty Summers is the abductor. Called it. Dirty Summers is Kimahia's kidnapper. It seems that Roy Soulsby could be Summers' accomplice. I figured it out. I did something, chat. All right. Game mechanic hint. Is there something that I'm missing? Like in terms of just functional game mechanics? Where is Kimahia? Okay, so if we now know who his abductor is, we have the barmaid's testimony, but we're gonna need something else. We're gonna need something else to figure this out. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, because it's yellow, does that mean there's still something I need to know about? Because I mean, you can click on any of these things, right?
Like anything to me. Have you been drinking? Never heard of it. Have you been drinking? Never heard of it.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the pool.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Okay.
What can I get you?
Okay, so as long as if it's yellow, it means there's still something I need to ask them about. Okay, cool. Cool. I didn't think she'd have too much more to say, but that makes sense. Do we need to save? I haven't saved once. I have not saved once. That seems about normal. All right, well, seems like a good place to end episode 1. We now know that Dirty Summers is the rascal that kidnapped Kimahia. So we'll be back tomorrow night with some more of this. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for hanging out. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. And yeah, sorry for the confusion about the controls, but feel free to make fun of me. And if you ever want to catch us live, you can come over to Twitch and search Manikai, and we'll see you there. Have a great one, YouTube.